Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to a brand new week. It's a brand new Monday. Does it have to be? Well, and there's a brand new Pokemon in chat. Hey, distractions already. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that everybody is doing okay and has had a lovely start to the week. I see we've got quite a busy group of people in today. We've got a Kelbirdie Chaos Tween arriving first and getting a lurk and hiding. Then we got a Blast Jordan arriving, collapsing, and probably overworked from their day by the sounds of it. Welcome in to both of you. Frauke, welcome in. Raven, welcome in as well. Ginger, good to see you. Ninja Sydney, welcome in as well. New lab, new job, lab technician. Congratulations, Blast, on starting the new role. Hopefully it doesn't roll over you. All the squishies for Ginger. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. You've survived the first day. Apparently thought it was a great idea to throw you 30 holes that needed to be dealt with in the afternoon to someone who doesn't have a clue what they're doing. Of course. How else are you going to learn? I mean, really. Welcome into the bot. Let's see. Keep going, keep going. All the scurrying commences. Thank you to everyone for scurrying. I did throw a donation on your behalf at Math Girl yesterday. She very much appreciated quacking up for a while. So that was very much a good thing. Henry, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Midna, good to see you as well. Given you have to wake up at 6 a.m. every day to get to work, wow. Cut down the time you spend in the night with chaos. Oh, goodness. Yes, that's understandable, Blast. Look after yourself. Work, obviously, unfortunately, and being able to actually have a life as a result of it kind of comes first, I'm afraid. Glam Pixie, welcome in. Shadow Sky, welcome in as well. Kay the River Cat, goodness, welcome in. Oh, Glam Pixie with the hydrate and the stretch there. Hail Hydrate. Squeaky Bottle of Doom is still squeaky. Yep, it's still squeaky. And to go with the drink, we get some popcorn as well. Thank you, Glam. Oh, yep. Oh, ow. Yep, there's just a little bit of popcorn there. Yikes. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. That's me saying blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Scroll. Midna, welcome in. I think I said that once already. Canadian Dragon scurrying. Sin Lily, welcome in. There's the Pokemon that I mentioned, which is probably long gone by now. Yeah, 11 minutes 50 left on that. Ginger with a Rizzy Bunflower, and Kel with a Luna Cozy. Yep. Blast got the decked out run this time, and Aaron Jesus says easy, which wasn't last time, so hey. Nothing ever actually is as easy as it looks down there. Her? No message? Not sure what you mean by no message there, Blast. Landstrad, welcome in. Actually, a rather old Gen 1 Pokemon. Goodness. Weeklies. Here we are. The Frauke Information Service. Weeklies are to catch anything with a 363 plus base stat and to miss anything. So anyone who missed that Pokemon, congratulations, you've started towards your weeklies. Tristram, welcome in. Lovely to see you playing with buttresses. Yes. Got to do something with the cliffside, and the cliff clearly needs a good buttress. Midna caught the dragon. Goodness. Congratulations on that. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Why do I have the feeling that I have now got this strange and crazy thought of... I'm... No, train of thought. I have one. For some reason, I'm suddenly thinking flying animals in Minecraft can be caught with the butterfly net. Can we catch the dragon in it? I don't know if that's exactly what's going on, but wow, suddenly my train of thought. Kel on a 150 stream streak, setting off the confetti cannon, legging it, and managing to escape from Mary. Well done there, Kel. Sydney, thank you so much for that subscription. Button Day definitely has rolled around. Thank you so much. Elkhorn, Moose. Welcome in, Moose. Or is it Squirrel? Because apparently we're interchangeable. Just ask C-Dubs. Sydney, thank you for scurrying. Thank you to everyone for scurrying. Great podcast with C-Dubs and Alec yesterday. Yeah, I forgot to mention that one. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doodle. Yes, so there might have been a podcast yesterday for Guild Rush, and I forgot to mention it. Yes, that is a bee in the background. Just Sin Lily on a 15 stream streak, asking Mary to be nice and escaping from them. Midna, got a lurk. Take care. Look after yourself, Midna. Thank you for the lurk. Blast redeeming a highlighted puns. Incoming puns. Okay, I don't know what happened, but Twitch has been extremely mean to you. Didn't see any messages in the last minute. So, whoops. Oh dear. Goodness. Bad thing. Heavily debating going kilt spotting on front. Oh my. For science! As a big net. Yes. Wait, something new to hide from in Minecraft. Yep. Jerry May scurrying as well. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Don't think that's what they meant by bigger fish to catch. So Boston is the host for Scotland in the first round of the World Cup. Oh, the Barmy Army is visiting, are they? Good luck. If the Barmy Army are visiting, you're gonna have fun. Scotland know how to party. So for those who were asking, is that a bee? Yes. Welcome to the shopping district on Wilderness. And that's one of the shops. Seen so much from downtown. It's fantastic. People are like, can we keep the Scots? Aaron Jesus said easy run. Which, of course, given last week, means I'm probably going to be killed by a Ravager. Yes, the bee is selling rockets and gunpowder and shulkers of rockets. Ooh, shulkers of rockets. May have to go and grab one of those. And elytra. So, hopefully not Fnurbles. That would cost me. That's a good point. Fnurbles is not allowed to catch me. Right. Although Fnurbles did catch somebody during the week, so I know I have keys. Rockets and gunpowder, not something you'd expect to be sold by a bee. No, it's not on my list of this makes perfect sense for a bee to be selling. Ow. Apparently, if you could have rented out your apartment for the Scotland matches, you'd have made 3 to 4 times your monthly rent. Yeah, it's an expensive visit to City Inn. Those words, take them, swap them around, get them in the right order, and that'll make more sense. And yes, Kel getting me with the splat. And a cool teacher logging in. Could have built a creeper hut, yes. Sounded perfect. Excellent. Then I don't have to correct myself. Right. You. That, those, there. Well, hold on. Let's have one of those, because I'm sure I probably need to eat. Take my armor off. We're not going into decked out with armor on. Should we put our jacket on, see if that helps with preventing... yeah, it'll be a nice fresh jacket. Let's put our jacket on. There we are. Now we can run as a full pirate. Yarr! Right. Let's eat. Make sure I put the right shulker box into the system. It's the one with my... Yes, Elcorn. Thank you. Let's do the music adjustments. That one. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, and weather we don't need. Volume up. Minimap is already off, apparently. Yep, minimap's off. Gamma is off. Night vision is off. Game is ready. Gladiator, ready. Scotsman, ready. Ravagers, fnibbling. Yep.
Beware the depths.
Music off. Set spawn. Put away my emergency pick of escape. Game is set to easy. Yes, I know that's a little bit of a nasty, but hey, that's what RNGesus said. And in we go. Surely that should be the other way round. Ravagers ready, Scotsman fnirbling. Well, I mean, it's a good loot run. I hope so. Here we go down into the dungeon again.
Regeneration.
Alright, cards are playing. So I put the right deck in. Boop, 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 boop. Intelligence. Intelligence. I should have
Intelligence.
There it is. Time to feed the Ravagers. Ravagers, Ravagers. They're all on the downstairs, so we should be okay. Forgot to put the sword away. Well, thank you for even picking it up, Frau K. And thank you to everyone who does pick up a sword, and thank you to Raven for just being... Nope! Thank you to Raven for being Raven. And good night, Blast. Yeah. That easy run nearly wasn't. Twitch is being twitchy, 720 quality, stream freezes, 480 quality, it stops fnirbling, but you can't read the signs. The sign, there's a big fnirbling great Ravager butt right next to me when I came out of the minecart.
Data seeker.
It's about to be an easy death if he didn't run in the other direction. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's not helpful. Hi. Okay. So we're going to have to take this one of these Ravagers away. They're trying to take me away. Ha ha! Hee hee! To the Ravager farm, where everything is trumping at me. Ha ha! Hee hee! God, I sound like Scar. Yeah, I know you're on that side of the wall. Hello. Hi. Yes. Follow me. Keep following. Yeah. Just keep following. Whoa! Yep. You're still here. And a loot and scoot suddenly triggered. Whoop, 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 whoop. Goodbye. The timing on that loot and scoot. I'm just a poor squirrel and everybody wants to eat me. The Ravagers want to eat me. The Ravagers want to, and I trump, 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 trump. No. Hey, Feg, welcome in. And congratulations on escaping Mary. I think Mary is probably a Ravager today. Oh, that's not... That's just... Nope. They're everywhere. Okay, this easy run is getting very, very difficult. Yeah, believe me, my heart is going faster than that. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who are hoping to catch one of those. Who knew Scotsman karaoke could sound so scared? Me. Okay. Another loot and scoot. I've been doing a lot of scooting. Not much looting, but plenty of scooting. True Purple, welcome in. Cool Teacher, welcome in as well. Scooting for a bootin'. Out of the dungeon. Aye. Hopefully nay that one. I would like nay to be out of the dungeon. And the Rog and Roller was caught by Glam. Nicely done. Unless, of course, you wanted to skip it. At which point, whoopsie. It's another bit of bits. How deep are we going today? Today is an easy run. Easy seems to be one of those I'm not convinced it is situations. I'm doing the loot, scoot, and boogie. Hey, Miss Ferret, welcome in. Loot, scoot, and boogie on Ruby. Let's go and boogie on Roogie. Let's go and boogie on Roogie. Let's go and boogie in the dungeon. The Ravagers want to snubble me, and I'm gonna have to run, and ride your snubble around with me. The Ravagers want to have squirrel for tea.
Data Seeker.
No idea where that I'm fairly sure that was at least 3 different songs to the tune of another there. But hey. Oh, good fnabbling. Thank you to whoever's just slept through the night. Oh, hey, it's a level 2 access card. I didn't know those could come from here. Twitch stole 2 of your streaks in the last couple of days. No! Sorry to hear that, Kay. Well, that's a dead end already. Can't think why. It couldn't be because I've been...
Intel Hunter.
Getting smacked by a lot of things. At least the looting is good. I'm not sure the looting's good. Oh, this is a dead end because that door's closed. Dang.
Great horny toad!
Exactly. Dag fnublet. We're going to have to go the longer routes. I almost... It's been so long since I actually heard the heartbeat in this game. Is that sounds weird. Normally, I hear the Ravagers going tromp, 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 and the Wardens going sniff, sniff, sniff.
Data seeker.
And I'm not sure what the squirrel says. Probably, get away from me. Run away. What does the squirrel say? No, no. Dear. Yeah, that's... Apparently my brain has forgotten the layout of floor 1, which is not a good sign. And it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show,
Data
3 to
seeker.
get away from the Ravagers, you know, and don't you fnubble this whole thing up. You can do anything but get caught by fnubbles, yeah. Okay, now I know where a couple of the Ravagers are. That's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get running and fnubble away. We don't want to get caught by fnubbles. Can get caught by anything, I'd rather not, but fnubbles. Okay. I have no idea where the Ravagers are because I've kind of run away from them a lot. Something, something. Scots looks through his blue suede shoes. I think it's probably something the Ravagers want to chew on the squirrel's blue suede shoes. Okay, I can hear a Ravager. I don't know if it's Fnurbles. That's definitely a Ravager. Ravager? Apparently I'm in Ravager mode as opposed to Ravager mode. It's the Ravengers. The Ravengers. That's a Ravager. That's the backside of a Ravager. Oh my, Sydney. Oh my. I'd like some intelligence, please. Thank you. Okay, there's 2 over there. There's 1 over there. Ravagers like orange. Now we know all those extra N's have gone. Yep. They've been snuck into the Ravengers. Not mad about the other channel. It was a newer follow, but you're quite happy about your streak here. Oh, I'm sorry. At least we have the Mary Whitehouse bot. Exactly, Kay. And that's why Mary exists, to make sure that even if you do lose... Good lord. If you do lose a streak, we still know how much you streaked. Hey, Blackclad. Welcome in. I'm just going to sit here for a minute.
Evasion.
If it's going to keep throwing all of this loot at me... Now, the problem was, there was a Ravager over there. This, of course, knows how you streaked last summer. Well, Mary does. Mary knows how you streaked last summer. How are you doing, Blackclad? Nope. You were not supposed to have seen me. Dag Fnurble it. That Ravager has far too good eyesight today.
Evasion.
Yeah, there's much evasion going on. Got a very dry throat. Might need to go to the shop. Oh dear. Anything hiding back here? No. The problem is... and by that, I mean you need a drink. They smelled me. Look, it's the wardens that are supposed to be thinking about the sneaky and stinky squirrel. It's near the Ravagers.
Intel Hunter.
Uh-huh. Now, the problem becomes, if that Ravager is now blocking the way out of this section of the game. Hey, Ancients, welcome in. Did the squirrel shower today? Yes. Yes, the squirrel showered. It's the Ode of Fnurbles. Mm-hmm. I'm tempted to try and work out where the... where my doohickey is. It better not be on the lowest floor, protected by a Ravager stuck in the stairs again. I will not be happy if that's the case. So there's one in the kit in there, and I think I need to head in that direction. Right. I'm hearing all the pings. I mean, we've got 27 intel, 31 bits, and we've got we've got all the things going ping. Rum and donuts scented. Or is that rum and nuts or rum and donuts? I'm half expecting this door to slam in my face if I'm not careful. Ah, rum and nuts. If they also start going ping pong, start going pong, you're in trouble. Yeah. It's if they go harm. No donuts for the squirrel. I want donuts. Ravager dinging a little noisemaker every time it dings. I'm gonna have to go. I'd like intelligence to trigger so I can see where in this room the Ravager is. And I'm betting it's right next to me. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's just not fair. Every time a bell rings, a Scotsman gets their Fnurbles. At the moment, I think Fnurbles is trying to get me. Let's have a look at the... We're not quite at Yakety Sax. I haven't run away. Also, I think we're on a cooldown. Oh, it saw me. It's just it can't get past that door. There's something preventing it getting past the door, thankfully. Which is part of the reason why I was hesitating next to the door. $35 and $30. Not the best of runs, but not the worst so far. Honestly, officer, that's why I was loitering by the door. I was trying to dodge the Fnurbles. And I got a hydrate and a stretch from Feg. Okay.
Sneak.
I'll hydrate. I hear there are cuties here, or was it cooties? Hey, CB. And a stretch to go with it. I'm trying to avoid catching cooties from Fnurbles. Fnurbles definitely wants to give me cooties. Either that or a big trump. I have no idea which Ravager that is, and I don't want to find out. Cooties are the least of your worries when getting kissed by a Ravager. I've been kissed by a Ravager in the snow. And yada da dee 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 dee. Oh, there's a Ravager. Oh, there's a Ravager. It's an evil Ravager. Oh, it's going to trumpet me. I don't want to get trumped on by the Ravager I can't see. So I'm going over here to try and get a little further away from the Ravager that is trying to trump on me. Weekly base stats. Pokemon in chat for everyone. Okay, let's... I really wish I knew where all the Ravagers were. Thank you. Oh, dag Fnurblet, that door's closed. Hey, Footy, welcome in. I know you said that you might not be able to make it because of connectivity, but welcome in. Ah, it's a key. What a shame I didn't want it. We have way too much of the... Really? Another night being slept through?
Data seeker.
That door needs to stop slamming in my face. Wasn't urban. Oh! You're right. I have no... Good lord, there's another Ravager. Thank you for reminding me of who's going where and why and... Fnurblery. So I can't go that way to get around the Ravagers to get to the back corner. Oh, this is not fun. I'm going to have to dance with the Ravagers in the pale moonlight.
Stability.
I haven't got any stability. Okay, we got Ravager, Ravager, and way more Ravager. That means that there's one in this room. There's two in that room. Oh, how am I going to get to the far side of the kitchen? Fnurblet. Run away! Okay. Say the brain cells Fnurble. Ah. Due to Monday. Yep. It's also not enjoying being chased by so many Ravagers.
Gold mine.
What are the odds that this is actually in this room? Looks like it might be. Woohoo! Oh, it's the weighted companion cube. We've had that one before. I have never seen this room so empty of any loot. He says, just having some thrown at him. Oh, yeah. Let's see how fast the heartbeat gets.
Loot goblin.
Ding dong, ding dong. All the noises. Yep. The loot goblin going off is particularly brutal. Problem is... ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Due to the fantastic placement of everything, we now need to work out how to get past the Ravagers that are in the kitchen again. I could do with some intelligence right now. Everything's coming up ding. Ravagers are always in the kitchen at parties. Yeah, they always are in this place. Canteen's full of the fnurbles.
Loot and scoot.
Okay, that might play to my effect. I might be able to just... Yep. Haha! Never touched me! Oh, that was a beautiful use of a loot and scoot. I triggered so much clank. But that was worth it. Oh. Dunga 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 dunga.
Pirate's booty.
Yeah, well, we ain't going down to see the pirate's booty. Really? Did you just go ding as I left the room? Yep, you did. That is not a pirate's booty, Kel. Right, this might be the moment where we de-squirrel the area.
Data seeker.
Although if it's going to keep throwing extra, it is a booty. I will nay argue with that. It is a booty. Oh, that door's finally closed. No. Elk. This is where we hope to goodness that none of our intensive running services have resulted in a Ravager in this area. You give those eyes back to the bat, Elk. My eyes! My eyes! You know what? I think at this point, it's time to exit. Stop going ping at me and making me want to go back for things. So it did. Exit, stage left, through the left-hand door on the right. I think it's time to have a successful run. Loot goblin. Yes.
Intel hunter.
Nope. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's get the fnurbles out of here. Loud noises coming up. That is the first time in several weeks that I've actually survived a run. No, you're playing with Ravagers. Yes, that's true. Oh no! Pursued by a bear Ravager. How the... No, Zygotext. Oh! Oops. I got a stack and 4 of intel. Alright, we're going to be taking a while for the bits. Can somebody untime out Blackclad? Or just time him out for 1 second instead. Yep, thank you, Cal. Thanks, Cal. Welcome back, Blackclad. So, I was way ahead of you. Dab, welcome in. Ritsu, welcome in as well. This is a different set of dings. These are the success dings. Success dings? What the heck is a success ding? That is, clearly. All the success dings. One not dinged by a Ravager. I'll take that. Yep. Heard that's a success demons. I mean... Not the worst of wrong ones. Mary does not like struck out text. Yeah, I didn't even know about that one, Blackclad. I am tempted to get 6 promotion scrolls because I haven't... Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Mary is very uptight. Yeah. Don't need those. Those are bits. I've got 4 intel left over, which is going to do me absolutely fnurble all. Oh, I could buy a sneak. Yeah, I don't want one. Excellent. Alright. The wardens are getting feisty. Let's get out of here. I believe I survived. I believe the Ravagers missed me. I believe I managed to get out of the decked out run tonight. She's an uptight girl. She's been living in an uptight world. She's been insisting on white out on messages. She doesn't like struck out words. Again. Hey, Inari, welcome in. And Lotus, welcome in as well. I'm afraid you did, Inari. It was a run in which basically all the Ravagers tried to chew on me. There was way too many. No audio, getting work physical and TB test. Oh, goodness. I am not cocky. That was not an easy run. That was not easy. Given the number of times that we nearly got fnurbled by Ravagers. If I hadn't had that, oh, thank you, Frankie. If I hadn't had that loot and scoot, I don't think I would have gotten through the canteen alive. That loot and scoot was the only reason I managed to get past those 2 Ravagers in the canteen. Feel like you're going to be late for work. Someone send help. The best I can do is send you a loot and scoot. But even then, I can't do that. I still swear that there's more of those Ravagers in there, though. If I ever get my cards back, Lotus, I'll send you a loot and scoot. Ah. Speak of the devil. There's me cards. Canadian Dragon. Have I tried feeding them more often? You've heard they like... Wow! Trying to ensure they have a steady diet of not getting to tromp on Squirrel. Right, that's resetting. You want loot? The best I can do is loot and scoot. Right. You, Fortune, Broadsword. Who's got the loot? That's a... Where did that one come from, Ginger? I have not seen that hype before. It's an old one. Oh, that's a shame. That's a very cool old one, though. As opposed to a great old one. As my second weighted cube, I may have to put up a trade for that. We are now at 1.25 of intelligence. Henry, you may have to prepare at some point for Yep. Might have to do a decked out run. Oh yeah, here we are. It's like one of those enrichment type things that zoo animals are given where they have to open up to get to the food out. They have to open the trench coat to get the food. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for it to finish resetting. Oh, it's finished resetting. Always helpful. Boing, 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 boing. But first you must out my many shulker boxes. Yes, Green. The bard is certainly having a good old strum. Yep. You may be right there, Kel. I don't know why. Probably exhaustion and the urge to... Oh. Let's have a quick nap before we go above ground. No, it's not quite a shulker monster yet. Ah, okay. That would be Scar. Back and forth in between Belfast and the Lowlands. The Lowlands are Belfast. There's a... As much Scottish accent as an elk redeem. Whoa! Ginger! Brutal! Brutality from Ginger there. Wow! Good grief. You're now going to talk about your inability to roll your R's. Mm-hmm. If you're going to work, what will the big boss think? It's the first time meeting him. Oh dear. Yes, but if you're having if you're having physicals and tests and so forth, I would say finish him, but that was a fatality. Aye. I am not attempting to roll my R's. Not in public. I did not... What? Excuse me, all I did was read out what Kel said. But, why am... Right, let's swap the bed for an axe. Get a whole pile of building materials. Gotta love being able to pick up all the building materials that you were working with that quickly. Have I had much time with my manager today? No. But I'm going to spend quite a bit of time in meetings with her tomorrow. At which point, I swear, my accent's going to be worse. Okay, so where we left off last week, before we actually have to fnurble things, we got some flying buttresses. Or at least the beginnings thereof. So we've got one walkway path pattern thingamy into... how did the decked out run? Sorry. Didn't you see that one, Jerry? For once, for the first time in several weeks, I survived a run. And it was... Good lord. I nearly got booped by fnurbles repeatedly there, Jerry May. Flying butlins. We are near flying by butlins. Is that like the Spirit Airlines of... Oh, no, let's not be that rude to Spirit Airlines. Seeing as how they're already in administration. Last thing I heard, Spirit Airlines had all their planes repossessed and flown to Mexico. First time in ages that Spirit Airlines actually had that many planes flying on time. To the flight attendants wear red coats. The red coats are coming. The red coats are coming. These boots are made for fnurbling, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna fnurble after you. Right. Are they beef eaters? They may have a beefy with you? A beefy... If they have a beefy with you, is that like having a bully? Except, I mean, what was it that it was? It was the bully was the prize for what the fnurbles was the darts competition called? Bullseye. Aye, that's the one.
Rat, dirty, perky, shark, back, flat, important, fillabunka, Martin, perkaluma, Burton.
That's a lot of fnurbles. Oh, we've already got deep slate bricks. That's useful. Oh, God. Big break with the no-dad waistcoats. Ooh, that's R.I.P. John Virgo. That was the problem. Hello, Bad Moon. So, what that does is, on Wednesday, when we're in the Forever World, it will cause me to have to spend more time in Castle Gordonstein. What we do need, however, Bad Moon, is a name for your Gordon. Because otherwise, I'm going to call him Random Buttons Do Me Good. And that's going to be a very interesting Gordon name. Welcome in, Bad Moon. You have a think of that one. Okie dokie. We'll ask you on Wednesday. And thank you to whoever's just put that message into whoopsie daisy. Randy, random buttons do me good. That is near valid. That would likely be the first Gordon that I would turn around and actually refuse to accept the name of. Blacklad. And Footy, thank you for those 12 bits. Where will Scott's accent have migrated to by Wednesday? Answers on a postcard. Probably from wherever Scott's accent has migrated to. Look, I can't control my accent sometimes. You know this. I know this. Between us, we all know this. So, no, good. Oh. Oopsie. Teacher took a plummet. See, that's the bit I wouldn't hear. Hey, Mad. Welcome in. At what point does an accent become libelous? I refuse to answer that on the grounds of incriminating evidence. Ah! No. It's not shift to go down. Should have read. I try to decide if I like the idea of carrying these down vertically or actually turning this into a reverse buttress. You only tell dad jokes, but you not only tell dad jokes, but you study them as well. You might say I'm a scientist. Elk. Hey. And Bad Moon is on a 3-stream streak and managing to escape from Mary. Is Mary taking the night off? I swear Mary's taking the night off today. I like that, but I think I might start it further down. To follow on from Elk, I tell dad jokes, but I'm not a parent. I'm a faux pas. Oh. Oh! For some reason, I've just placed my bed. And lost it! How did I lose my bed? Whoop. Excuse me? Okay, we have 3 things that have just happened. 1, I've lost my bed. 2, I've been given... what? Ride 50 kilometers on a happy ghost. Yay. A Gordon is... Right, for those who haven't encountered it, a Gordon is a well-tamed pillager. They go into Castle Gordonstein, our giant pillager outpost on my Madness world. And as a result, you basically get them recruited. They're about as well trained as Gordon Ramsay. Aye. Oh. Hail Hydrate. Tamed pillager. Gotta get creative. Always good to hear. And a stretch to go with it. Thank you, Jerry May. Oh, ow. Ow. Yeah, that was my spine that went crack that time. Alright. And that's a thunderstorm. I've learned that if I place the bed over the head of Flying Fnurbles is less likely to run away. Look after yourself, Raven. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you feel better. I hope this is at the right level. Well, you know, it was. Surprising everybody, I managed to place that block in the right place. Ow. Frauke, thank you so much for choosing to use those poker gifts here. Glam Pixie got a Cherish Ball. Elkhorn got a Poker Daily Reset. And we do have a Pokemon in chat, so you may want to try and catch it. Or not. We need our friendly neighborhood Corvid. Absolutely. Raven is absolutely fantastic, both for being here and for the stuff that they've been building in their Minecraft world. We are incredibly lucky to have them. There. As ow. I keep getting smacked by a wall. And I'm aware that none of these are the same height. That's kind of the idea at this point. I kind of feel like at some point we'd need cross bracing on this, or at least to make these a bit more solid. But we can work on that. Right. So the question becomes, and there is a question. If you keep taking damage via gas-enabled faceplants, we're going to need another command counter. Ha! Nope. In theory, it could just be a splat. It's just a much slower one. You need the strongest shape. Just don't ask a real civil engineer what that shape that is. Yep. If you know, you know. Splat. Yep. For some reason, my brain is suddenly reminded of A Fish Called Wanda and the incredibly slow death by getting run out. Well, it wasn't even a death because didn't he die? Total of 31 bands of armed Gordons have tried to attack your wilderness base. Banners are hung on a wall. Oh, nice! Revenge! So, the train of thought that was passing through my brain before it immediately ran off the rails was, do we take these all the way to the bottom of the ocean, or do we curve them back into the cliff? I am thinking choo-choo, I have a train of thought, choo-choo. I choo-choo have a train of thought, choo-choo. I want to choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. What? What the fnurbles is going on in my head? I don't know, but apparently it's got too much sugar in it. Why is there a zombie in my, Excuse me, Mr. Zombie, you're not allowed to be in my smelter. Train is running in circles and he's chewing on a squirrel. Wow. Lena Hunn's train engine, train car, train caboose. Needs more train explosion. That was the foreman. Well, he ain't that fore. He's more aft. Aft. Okay. What? Smelted zombie. Aye. He smelt it, dealt it. Throws a forecastle at Scots. Why? Why are we throwing a forecastle at me? I am not a ship. Ooh. Dragged train. Choo choo. Choo 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 choo. Whoever did the rhyme did the crime. Wow. You know, one of these days I really should put a front on this building. In the interim, however, it's not high on my list of things to do. Right, let's find a whole load of pieces to make this cliff more cliffy. That's cliffy, not clippy. I do not need deep slate cobbled walls. We're all taking it on a summer holiday. For a moment I thought Scotsman said, "Why are you throwing a voxel at me?" As in the car. No. Krish, welcome in. And thank you for joining the scurry there, Mad. We're all going on a fnurbled holiday, trying to figure out what to do. Fun and laughter on a fnurbled holiday. The Ravagers want to chew on you. In decked out too. We're wondering how to get there. We're trying to escape from them. The Ravagers want to kill you. And they're happy to trump, trump, trump again. Wait, what? Well, that one's one for the summer album. Dived into Rudolph at the end there. Well, yeah. Nobody dives into Rudolph. Oh, I forgot to pick up any mossy cobble. Trying to get a villager to give you sharpness 5 and have tried 6,052 times with no success. Good lord. That is a very, very stubborn villager. With a song from the Scotsman, when is the album coming out? Never. There will be no album. They accept no responsibility for anything involving albums or your sanity. If you have any sanity, what are you doing here? Really? Did I really just make 9 mossy cobble? That's better. This is the 3rd villager you've tried. The other 2 wore out. Wow! Ginger's having a day. They're wearing out villagers. It's due out this summer, but the accent couldn't get past Ofcom. Wow! Weights and Measures Division, more like. I still think that quote is inaccurate. To have a hole in my sanity, I had to have sanity. That should more be, there's a hole where my sanity used to be. But even then, that suggests that I used to have some. Suffering from a lack of inability. No, that's why I can't get murdered by a wither. Now that one I remember. That's where your sanity should have been. Should you have had it? Aye, that's the kin. Wasn't so much. It was an off by 1 hour that wasn't planned. One of these days there'll be use for me. Oh my. Why would there be a use for me? It sounds like it's a euphemism. Shakes the chair random. I haven't found many sort. Oh my. Fag. Just shush. Yeah, usually any message, any mention of the sausage causes you to think of things and appear. Also, not sure that the phrase mention of sausage causes you to appear is entirely family friendly. Oh my. Ginger. That looks like something out of Sausage Party, which is not a film that I actually really ever wanted to see. Uh-huh, exactly. Drath Sexy Dog. Is that what that's called? Ah, goodness. Why are you not able to... Oh, okay, that would explain it. There's a stairway in the way. Lack of context causes the birth of quotes. Unfortunately, yes. Let's use moss for this. Have I got any mossy stone brick? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Let's put some there. Did I not pick up any normal stone bricks? How did I get this far without any normal stone bricks? Get Neville. Excuse me. Try again. That's still not what I wanted to put there, but it'll do for the moment. Actually, that probably... my... Yeah. My ghast is getting in the way of my build. Excuse me, we need to get out of the way. That's better. Okay, that works. At some point, I need to figure out how we're going to cut a hole into there for the walk inwards, but we'll have to figure that out in a minute. I love the way that I'm building a cliff and then realizing I need to actually leave, you know, a doorway in it. Oh, elk. That one's old. And repeat. One, two, three. That one. That one. It's not so much only new jokes are... Uh-oh. Well, that was a mistake. What a mistake to make. I just threw away my my stone cutter. I need my stone cutter to float. Come on. Thank you. And we have a Skarmory in chat for those who might need a Pokemon. I bet I put... Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, well. Alright. Come into the room to get your physical and TB. Tooth starts acting up. No! Oh, no, Lotus. Look after yourself, Lotus. I bet. That's looking all right. That will need swapping out for something else. Possibly some of that, but since I don't have that, it doesn't help. Ah. I saw that coming and I couldn't even react properly. Let's do... It's that moment when you can see the thing you're about to smash into coming straight at you. And it's like, well, this is how it ends. Apparently the Rendog is trying to get a blue axolotl. Good luck. Oh, goodness. I was watching LD Shadow Lady, and they are referring to their kid as the blue axolotl. Which I think is a very sensible way of separating them from too much info. That's what I was looking for. Actually, we'll use those. Is there anything in my inventory I don't need? Yes, shears. Why do I even have shears in my inventory? Can someone else take your toothache for today? I wish I could. Unfortunately, it's not something I have the ability to take for you. For the shear... Oh. Seriously? Seriously? Is that how to justify keeping them in a bucket? Wow. I need the sun to set faster. Is there anything... Oh, yeah. Okay, I still have a whole load of bamboo back here. That reminds me, I'm fairly sure that the stuff downstairs is... oh, that's what I need to... Oh my! I just saw the flavor text for that ghast harness. Oh, that flavor text. As soon as I've been able to sleep, I'll show it again. Come on. Let me sleep so I can show the flavor text again. There we are. This ghast harness. Diamond harness. Tighter than others. Oh my! Well then. Yeah, that's exactly my thought. No, you can't quote that on the grounds that it's actually flavor text from the advancement. Well, that goes into the Mary says you can. Uh-huh. We'll add that to the museum at some point. One of these days I will actually get round to building this museum. Something tells me this place is going to take longer to build than some areas of the Madness world. I'm here for that. You can quote Feg, just reference the server. Okay, yeah. It's the Blazing Caves pack. It was a Blazing Caves. Hold on, Feg. I'm going to overrule and delete that so that you can get the credit.
Rat, dirty, Turkish, harkaback, flatten, Morton, Philibunka, Martin, Perkaluma, Burton.
Services, quotes. Scroll to the end of a very, very long list. Delete. 723 has been deleted. You can re-add it now, Feg. Flag on the stream, improper quote credit. Yep. Let me check the advancements before we... What was the... Gastronaut statistics tab? That feels like it might be a... Under the races. That looks like it's an off the shelf. Yeah. I'll accept the Blazing Caves correction. Climb 10 kilometers, Ascension Ace. I worry what the heck the ones beyond swimming, sailing, minecarting, and chests are. And I would what? Really? Really? Apparently the answer to that is yes, really. You can't stop me. You gave me quotability. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, it needed that bit of... Really? There's another zombie. What is it with these zombies? Oh. Really? There's a single... Actually, I think there's more than a single. Oh, that's the problem. Apparently my furnaces are not safe. Don't stop me now, I'm having a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now, I'm quoting all the things, yeah. Statistics, Blackclad. There we are. Ride 50 kilometers on a happy gust. Open a shulker box 10,000 times. Oh god. Play Minecraft for 1,000 days. Ride a horse that moves faster than 14.1 blocks per second. Apparently, I didn't realise that Beyond Ancient Kung Fu Master is Sovereign of Martial Shifting. Oh my! I have shifted for 100 kilometers. I sneak a lot. Don't see the ghast one in the wiki. Interesting. I wonder if there is an extension pack then. Scott sneaks a lot. Let's turn off mini HUD. Actually, I put away the fnurbling copper that I want. I wouldn't see Blazing Caves on here. There must be a Blazing Caves expansion on there then. Would you like reminders to deal with the dark spots in your furnace? I think I know I need to deal with them. And I have torches in my inventory. So just as soon as I remember to actually do this, I'm going to throw myself off a cliff to get to my furnace. Because I have to throw myself off a cliff because I've removed the stairs. Oh, hey. That zombie had a carrot. Whoa! That zombie's a skeleton. You're gonna fnurble up my... Is there a hopper there? No. But there is in the minecart. You're gonna fnurble up my... Dag fnurble it. And I can't get to the hoppers that are feeding into the... Oh, goodness. You've been offered sharpness 4 for 31. Ouch. I mean, that might not be the worst. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, there's an arrow in my furnace fuel. And a bone in there as well. And another one. And another one. How many bones did that... And a bow. Oh, good lord. That skeleton had a lot more bones than was appropriate. Whoops. Missed you. I suppose I should check this side. Actually, since I... Oh, fnibbles. Just drop stone into my hopper system. And we have Pokemon as well in chat. Clear, 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 very clear, still clear, much more clear, yep. Okay, so this side is fine. We don't have any unplanned mob bits in my fire system. Oh, thank Fnoblet. I keep finding the hopper run. Clear, clear, clear. Granted, this is the wrong side. Yeah. And that is a weekly, apparently. Don't mind me, I'm just checking my furnaces to make sure that there's no unplanned mob bits in the... Yep, there we are. There's another arrow. And another arrow. And some more bones and stone. Really? You can't use arrows and bones and stone as fuel for a furnace system. Stop adding them into the... Oh, that's dark. Stop adding them into the furnace. Dagfnablet. That's my bow. That's not my arrows. That's not my arrows. I'll keep the bones. Right. We've lit that place up, so we should avoid any more unplanned mob bits going into my fuel supply. Which is a phrase I never thought I'd have to say. Like, error, unplanned mob bits in the fuel supply. What? At least it's not Soylent Green as Fnurbles. We're not using Fnurbles for any form of fuel. Well, actually, we are using Fnurbles as fuel. Fnurbles is fuel for anxiety. Or in the case of the Ravagers, nightmares. Nightmare fuel. Right. Let's get some copper in on this. Better than having an egg or a potato in the works. That's true. Right, I need to stand on my flying fnurbles while I try and place the copper here. Damn. It's in the wrong place. He thought scope creep was the fuel for anxiety. That's one of the other fuels. There are apparently many fuels for anxiety, including off by 1 errors. And I'm very well aware that none of these platforms are considered to be OSHA regulation safe because they do not have a single railing on them yet. But that's a different problem for future Scots. Okay, so we've got that area with the cliff in. We've got the entrance in over there. This is a walkway that comes across here. On the bright side, you'll land in the water. Yep, which is always a bright side. Always look on the bright side of Fnubbles. So the question becomes, do we work downwards for... only slightly softer than concrete? It depends on how high... No railings, no holdfasts. Yep. I never said this was a safe area. I'm sure I had some mossy stone bricks somewhere. There they are. Just Darwin awards for those who cross it. Pretty sure Darwin wants nothing to do with this. Yeah, but... Have I got any normal stone? Yes, that's good. I'm trying to fill in this cliff so that it looks like it's been augmented for stability, which is probably more than we'll get anywhere else around here. Stability in this economy. Tough in. Should really grab something that I don't care about as much by way of materials, so that I've got I've got multiple shulkers of multiple amounts of moss in here. Yeah, there we are. What are the odds that flying Fnurbles has Fnurbled off? Come back here, you. Typical. Flying Fnurbles takes one look at me going to get some more materials and goes, hey, I can escape! And attempts it. Oh, and we have a hydrate from Kel. Thank you, Kel. And a stretch as well. Hail hydrate! That's interesting. Just looked over at my mobile phone and it's lost all sight of chat. Ay. Ah. Oh. Ow. It's still got the stream. It's just got no chat. Oh well. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch there, Kel. Oh, I can still see you, Kel. I can still see you. I just can't see you on my emergency backup mobile phone paying attention. There's a difference. I keep the mobile phone looking at chat so that if anything happens to the computer, I have or the internet connection, it falls back to the phone. I can fall back to paying attention by phone. And you wouldn't believe how that counts as me being sane. I wouldn't believe it either. It's called disaster planning, and I don't mean planning to have one. I'm not. But I deal with trying to make sure that things are occasionally. I'm out of normal stone, though. I could do with some more of that. Let's get some stone, and have we used any andesite in all of this? No, just stone. Okay, more stone it is then. Thank you for the lurk, Feg. You know, this is almost the most blocks I've been able to place in a week. I do appreciate that, chat. Thank you for letting me place blocks today. I know part of that is you ain't got much choice, but... Wow. Anyone would think you didn't actually like watching me build stuff. You just prefer to see me being chased by Fnurbles. Or Wardens. Apparently. So, not much you can do about to derail a wilderness stream. You can try. but for the heckin' kids, exactly. That'll be tomorrow, Elk. What was I thinking? I was gonna say something. Oh, yes. So during the discussion yesterday, the fact that I failed to die to a wither twice came up. The suggestion is that during the wither battle on Saturday even. Yeah, you can on Saturday, Black Lad. During the wither battle on Saturday, everybody's going to hide behind me and use me as a shield, because that'll probably be the safest... Did I remember to pick up the thing I went for? Safest place if the withers don't want to have been finding it so difficult to murder me. Can I fail to do... We don't know. That's the question. Can I fail to die to a wither a third time? Don't think my immunity is going to hold up for Wither Day. I mean, it'll be fun to find out, won't it, Elk? Oh, that was an interesting way of getting onto this platform. Come back here, Fnurbles. Human shield? Nah, squirrel shield! I would hide behind 500. You're laughing for so. If that happens, Kel, I am going to panic and probably end up asking Sydney what the Fnurbles went on and how I managed to survive. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. It is a Silicobra. And I think it's just short of the weight needed. The base stats needed to be classed as a weekly. I think you said 328, didn't you, Frauke? Need to get Sydney to add a stronger wither for me to fight. No, Black Lad. No, we don't. 363. Don't know where I got 328 from then. Sydney, whatever you do, stop listening to chat. There's no need for a stronger wither. There's no need for a stronger wither. The squirrel's going to die. There's no need for a stronger wither. I'm gonna die anyway. Sydney can listen to chat if Sydney wants to. I mean... yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop him. Not that I really want to. I mean... chat plus Sydney equals chaos, which generally results in more money for the heckin' kids. Not one of those blocks went in easily. I had wanted that to be mossy. Thank you very much. That's cracked. Where's my mossy bricks? There they are. DJ Andre, welcome in. Happy Monday. 3. Where's my stone cutter? There it is. One of those as that. 2 of those as that. Oh hey, I already had 2 of them. 1 of those. Oh well. Fine, do it then. That's looking alright. What I might do is swap in some texturing here later, maybe in the form of walls. Is that... This is that thing. I want to make it look like this is both original cliff and heavily, heavily reinforced because of the buildings above it. So that's why I'm going with the bits that I have. That I don't like. Let's swap that for pale moss. And a couple here. No, not there. That one. That's tough. Oh well, it'll do. Actually, yes, it does. Oh, that looks so much better now. That actually feels like it's pretty heavy in structural. Do we have... Yes, we do. Good. Right, I want to swap in some of this in places where there's an overhang. Don't know where that block went. Don't care. That might actually be the wrong block. Maybe I should have used tough brick. Because that feels like it's way too dark. Let's use the tough bricks. Losing some of it. It's only deep slate. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's got the shading. Today on Scotsman Figures Out How to Shade. This is where we throw shade at it. Tish. Yeah, that's... Blackstone and Deep Slate could be behind a slightly lighter block. Yeah. I think those work quite well, actually. The way I've got them now, though. Oh, hey. That's where one of those went. Interestingly, it's actually possible to drown a ghast. Or drown a happy ghast. Deep slate behind a stair to create deep pigeonholes. Ooh! That's a nice idea for LK. Have a sort of cracked area. That might be what we do here. Start putting in a few sort of cracked... Yeah. Darker blocks become... Yeah. No, I think the combination of the stuff you just suggested, Blackclad, and the stuff Frauke's just suggested might be good for a crack in the cliff. Need a lot of white dye on invisible item frames below. Or spend some time in the end. Can we get custom sounds on the server? Unfortunately, well, yes, but I haven't the foggiest... Well, that was a... I've lost my bed and my fnurbles. Yes, we can get custom sounds on the server. I don't know how, or if it's limited to admin only. Obviously, we can get custom sounds. We've got decked out. Right, Fnurbles, where are you? Stop flying away just when I don't want you to. Be fun to add ambient sounds like pigeons cooing. I could see that being an interesting thing to add, yeah. Where's my cracked stone bricks? I'd like to add a couple here, just for the extra shading they give. Dependent on if you can have for regular builds. Yeah. That said, I don't see it being a regular thing that people are going to be hanging around next to this section of cliff. Ideally, he says, and this is the reason why I've been working in solid blocks for most of the time. Most of the dang time, people are basically going to see it from about here as they arrive to do stuff. Hey, Kiwi! Welcome in. And thank you for joining the scurry. The odds of people actually spending much time around the cliffs other than me is pretty slim. I suspect. Hey, Volda! Welcome in. Now, here's where we're going to get a little bit interesting. And discover we've got no mossy cobble. That's a pain. Right. No, I want that back. I've only just made it. I've got to wait for it to float back to the surface. Come on. Who's a good block? Come back to the surface. Thank you. What I want to do is have a little bit of a mossy alcove here. I saw the way that this was looking and I'm like, yeah, that actually might do nicely as a mossy alcove. Actually, no, those two should be tough. You're gonna fly away, aren't you, Fnurbles? Yep, get back here. I get off Fnurbles for 2 seconds and they immediately try to fly away. How are things going, Kiwi and Volda? Let's do that. Actually, what we could do is put a little bit of... Gonna have a bit of a mob farm inside that cliff. Yeah! That is a problem, Kel. I've been half expecting. But hopefully that should deal with it. Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya Maya he, Maya Maya ho, Maya Why are you making me think this one song, Elkhorn? Wonder how that guy is doing. Loves his feet. Yeah. I blame you for everything there, Elkhorn. trying to make the rest of us suffer. Yeah, and succeeding. It's the fact that that song made it into things like Stargate. I think it was in Stargate Universe. This area is going to be a bit of a mob farm if I'm not careful, but I know that. So we'll have to work that one out. Oh, I like that. That's come out just how I was hoping. Now it's in feet on your head for all... yep. It's... yeah, I blame Elkhorn entirely. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in something to distract them from Elkhorn. Also, hey, Cosmic. That... I mean, part of me is like, there's a very large section of just completely uninterrupted wall there. But the rest of me is thinking, it's a cliff. There's going to be solid flat sections. And it actually works. So I'm not going to adjust it. I don't want to. So we've managed to get everything. So we've done all everything below that point today so far. That's getting there. Brought me out of my lurk and everything. Oh my. Elkhorn. Yeah, you're in trouble here, Elkhorn. $110 to unlock the next dungeon. Goodness. And that's the $8,000 dungeon, if I remember rightly. Or did we manage to hit 8,000 overnight while I wasn't paying attention? I think that's got to go. Wait, where did you... Well, that... that skeleton just appeared and then... What? Oh, that's what the dungeon's called, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so that whole bit from Kel about you're going to have a mob farm has already rung true. Granted, I'm not sure how that skeleton got involved and then fell out. Oh, I bet I know. It's probably come from up here. Good lord. Yeah, those are exterior zeros. We can deal with exterior zeros later. Not scar safe. I mean, that... Oh, there's some more. It's not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it could be. Honestly, it was pretty close, doing pretty well. And that skeleton's still underwater and shooting at me. And I'm going to ignore it. How long can I was about to say, how long can a skeleton live underwater? It's not like they need to breathe. And they won't turn into drowned, like zombies. That'd be an interesting way of getting... if a skeleton turned into drowned, would it then basically turn into a trident throwing ground? How much do we need to donate to make Elkhorn run all the dungeons at once, sans tools and armor? That's cruel. Particularly given some of the dungeons. True, undead skeleton. Okay, now that we've got this to that sort of point, I want to figure out the curving in of that and probably this. How would one drown a skeleton? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to try and figure out. I'm also wondering how much that skeleton is going to become a problem, given that it's still going to be underwater. And probably attempting... Is it still underwater? Or has it gone? It's gone. That's alright then. I don't care about it anymore. Would it make a good trident farm if you put a pool beneath the zombie spawner? Honestly, not sure about that one. Don't know. Mental note. I'm gonna have to, I might actually consider installing ESM. Just out of after having it on Guild Rush. Only naturally generated. Hey Tor, welcome in. Now what you could use is zombie reinforcement.
Titty free, written, hitting, bloats.
And Feg and I are both having the same train of thought by commenting on reinforcement mechanics, which worries me a little. That's the wrong way around. Or more to the point, it just means that we both know Minecraft mechanics, which worries me, because the odds of me knowing Minecraft mechanics are fairly slim. Excuse me. Just more likely to use my powers for good. I haven't used them to murder Blast this week, so I guess so. That's a public service. Wow, poor Blast. How does that look? That looks wrong. That looks wrong. If I was going to do something, I shouldn't have started curving it and then gone straight into a straight. So I either need to... Not so different, you and I. Feg, colorized. I either need to embrace the curve. That's a statement that will get me into trouble. Or the puffer is amazing. The puffer is lovely. Puffer is getting shot repeatedly. That's better. Maybe I need to bring that down by 1. Possibly not even have the cobble in this instance. Being able to pun in a second language is very... Exactly. Impressive, yes. Disturbing, yes. Still fnurgly, yes. I think that's the best we're going to manage without getting into ridiculous block selections. Oh, no, that should be... Ow. I think that's the right level. Yes, it is. At least you can use a ghast as a spirit level. And that's a phrase I never thought I'd ever use. But if you turn whilst on a ghast, you're not floating up or down, and you can basically just be certain that whatever you were looking at is going to stay the same height. No, Scott, so spirit level would be a ghost, not a ghast. True. Does that look all right? Actually, that does. How does it look in context? Ooh. Ooh, I like that. And I think I have another idea. Yep, I have another idea. Difference between leave Minecraft a ghast and non-Minecraft as a ghost. Oh, dear. Right. Let's see if I have... What do I do? New from Apple's Wildlife Division, the idea. Along with the other alternative variant, the oh dear. Someone you follow, correct, and currently sub 2, has Wallace and Gromit inspired emotes. Oh, nice. Oh, is that what the chicken is? Or is that a different? No, yeah. It's tough. Let's use moss blocks. Oh, that. I like that. That works. Oh, that does exactly what I was hoping for. Has the slight issue that some of these are not the right width to be perfect, but that, I think, is going to work really rather nicely. Yeah, there's an OBO on one of these pillars, and I'm not going to move it. Because if I try and move it, I will drive myself insane. The worst thing is I now want to move it. I want to move that entire section 1 block to the right. I don't... Scotsman likes to move it. He likes... No, he doesn't. This is the problem. He doesn't like to move it, but he knows he's going to. Finally, your chance. A Pokemon. And it's a weekly, so you probably want to try and catch it. Am I going to be annoyed enough to want to move that entire pillar 1 block to the right? Chat, hear me out here. I don't want to, but I think I need to. Is there an alternative? I agree with that. Every run in Pokemon you do, you make sure you to get 2 Haunters, 1 to evolve into Gengar for the Pokedex, and 1 to have you... Yeah. Oh goody, Quote 200 has arrived to save me from the fact that I might have to rip down one of these pillars. It does look like it would look better with it actually moved 1 block, doesn't it? Because I'm looking at that block, that section on the left. I'm looking at this lot, and that looks so much better than that bit. Only delay and let me stew on it. I look nothing like Stewman's Kitchen. I think it might need it. Much as how I don't want to, I think it needs it. However, Quote 200 is upon us, and we are saved from that being part of today. If it does happen, it might be on stream next week, because I am not... So, normally, in a normal life, in a normal month, in a normal life, in a normal month, that would have been fixed between streams. This is not a normal month, because any extra time I have in Minecraft is getting spent in Guild Rush. Because Guild Rush. Oh, wow. However, holy fnurbles. Let me turn on cinematic cam. That looks so awesome. Okay, all of that work was worth it. That section of cliff combined with all of those flying buttresses just adds so much to it. I mean, we've added an awful lot of blocks today. Yes, we've actually managed to place blocks today, chat. I think the other thing is I'm going to be extending this by probably 1, maybe 2 more sections. So I think actually having it consistent. I've worked out a way around it. If we do another one of these here, and then another one of these next to it, it becomes sequential. Measure twice, build once. I think I've just figured out how to make this look better, and having the slight shift in sizes will make it look more interesting. A pattern of oboe-ness. Yeah, I think that pattern will look really quite nice. And what I might do is actually not have... Yeah, turn it into a feature. If I choose not to have this one run all the way down, it might be that that's supporting up the middle. And that might actually really be fun and give it a lot more detail. I think I've just come up with a pattern that will look so much better as a result of that mistake. Measure never, build 4.5 times. That also is another option. But in the intervening time, oh, Fnurbles, does that look good? I am happy with this. I do like the way that this build is coming together. It's adding yet another layer of detail onto these cliffs. And also suggesting things that we're going to want to do over here in a couple of places to make them look more interesting. This whole build is fun. I like it. It's got an awful lot of parts, but I mean, to be honest, it's been something I've been working on since what, November? December? I'd have to go back and work out when I joined Wilderness. It would have been after Halloween, so it must have been December-ish. At which point we spent time on our starter home first. So this hasn't actually been a huge amount of time. He says, trying to convince himself. Thank you, Feg. We haven't been to Calvin for a while. Are they doing their scenery training course, as it were? I'll have a look in a sec. Yeah. However, we have reached the point where I am going to choose to wrap up. Oh, it's Calvin's birthday stream. Oh, well then. That feels like it is kind of important. Official birthday stream, yeah. So, if it is a it is very much so. And ooh, rock building, which will be quite kind of useful for considering we've just been building a cliff. Thank you, Feg. That's a nice one. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, on Guild Rush, because we will be continuing to achieve, go for the achievements, go for the advancements, and go for attempting to. Well, I don't think we'll be attempting to die to a wither, because to be honest, I don't have any more wither skeleton skulls. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. You are absolutely... yeah, it did, didn't it, Black Eyed? You are absolutely all amazing and fantastic. I have absolutely loved having you here for the chaos and the mayhem. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Take care of yourselves and don't be too much of a gremlin. Bye-bye.